Hello everyone, I'm Smathlax and this is a Prince of Persia 2008 individual level run of the Windmills. So at the very start of the run there's a cutscene next to us, so we're just gonna jump over it. Then we're supposed to wall run onto this red plate, but we can just jump to it. So while we've got some casual platforming here, just to quickly explain what this run is all about, the aim of the run is to heal the fertile ground, and in order to do that we need to kill the boss, and then afterwards we need to collect all 45 seeds in the level. Coming up here is a puzzle. We're gonna skip this puzzle by doing this precise jump here, and we're just gonna wall run onto that platform there. Unfortunately though, because we've done this, we missed a load trigger in the form of a cutscene down where the puzzle was. So we're gonna have to go back to get the load trigger. And we hit the load trigger and die at the same time, so Elika brings us back. Now on the walls we see these wheels, which are currently stationary, and I'm climbing one of them. They will be important later, so just keep them in the back of your mind. Now we come here and hang from this ledge, and that means that if we land on a beam in a particular way, we can do a glitch called the ledge warp, where we warp to where we hung from the ledge. Now doing this ledge warp will make the prince be slightly further to the side than he'd usually be, and that will allow us to make the following jump after this ledge warp. Now coming up is an Elika clip. It's a glitch which allows us to clip through the ceiling by doing a double jump like this. Then we're going to do a corner clip here which allows us to clip into the wall, and both of these clips combined allow us to skip a bunch of platforming leading to this boss fight. Now this boss fight is very RNG heavy, as we hit him with a ground sword attack multiple times, as you're about to see now, and he can block any one of those. So here he starts shouting. We need to wait until he stops shouting so that he doesn't block, and we continue the fight. Now when the fight ends, there's gonna be a cutscene, and we'll be able to move in this cutscene, so we can start making our way out of the arena, as you see here, during the cutscene. So now that we've killed the boss, we can go on and heal the fertile ground, after which we're gonna have to start collecting light seeds. Now, do you still remember the wheels from before? The ones on the walls which were stationary last we saw them. Now that we've healed the fertile ground, those wheels will start spinning as soon as this cutscene ends. And they will keep spinning until the end of the run. So again, just keep that in the back of your mind. This will be important later.
Is that so?
Look around you. We could die in the next 5 minutes. Then where would waiting have got you? I'd rather die trying than waiting.
Maybe you're right. If you want something, if you really want something, you shouldn't wait.
Yeah?
So? What are we waiting for?
And now we're about to get started with the seed collecting. So, tiny skip here, we can avoid grabbing that top pole like this by just jumping from a particular position. Then we continue on these slides, fairly casual gameplay here. Coming up behind the corner there's a light seed. We're gonna kill ourselves on purpose to go back to the last position while grabbing the seed at the same time. Here we will run up, and as we do we can jump back, get a couple more seeds. Again we continue with some casual platforming here. Now coming up there's a slide, but we're not gonna use it. Instead we're gonna wall run here so that we don't lose any height, and that is so that we can get that seed down there and at the same time jump away like this. So some cool movement coming up. As soon as we land on this beam here, we can just hold S and mash space, and that will get us this seed. Then we can just loop around back and get this seed and at the same time proceed to the next pole. And actually we got a bit unlucky there because Elika blocked us. Now we're doing this fairly precise jump here to get this seed and at the same time proceed to the next column. Now the game has a fast travel mechanic called teleporting, and normally you can't teleport to the level you're already in. However, we're now so close to the edge of the level that the game will let us teleport. So we're just gonna get the last few seeds here and teleport. And the good thing about this is that when we teleport, camera angle is preserved, so we can start moving straight away because we know which direction to move in. So now we're gonna go down there, and then we're supposed to grind down there, but we can just jump down. And then again, this blue plate, we're supposed to do a horizontal wall run from the left to reach it, but we can just grind down like this. Then we're supposed to use that blue plate to get back, but it's slightly faster to just death abuse. Then we get another seed by using this blue plate, and again we will death abuse back. And just finish picking up the last seed in this area. Now coming up, there's a seed down in front of the prince right there. We picked it up by just jumping just as the prince was about to hang down. Now normally the way dying works in this game is that when you die you get taken to the last solid ground you stood on. And here we're gonna stand on some solid ground, but we're not gonna get taken back there. And that's because we stood in the very corner and the game just didn't recognize that as solid ground. Now we're back in this arena where we had the boss fight. I'm just gonna exit it, but not before we take this seed behind us. And now the only seeds left to pick up are inside the windmill, so we're gonna go in there. We're gonna do a quick wall run here to skip some platforming. So there's a seed here, we're supposed to get it by doing the puzzle. We're just gonna get it with a jump like that. Now recall one final time the wheels that have been spinning since we healed the fertile ground. Here we're about to approach one of those wheels, and it just lines up perfectly for us to grind down and get these two seeds and proceed and get the final few seeds back here and finish the run. So now, as you can see, we have 45 light seeds, the timer has stopped, and this is the end of the run. So thanks for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed.